Have you ever looked at your furry best friend, curled up on the couch, and wondered what their ancestors were really like? Forget the cute lap dogs for a second. Let's journey back in time to an era of empires and epic battles, where dogs were not just pets, but powerful tools of war, indispensable partners, and even revered figures. This is the untold story of the dogs of war and how these incredible canines shaped the very foundations of ancient civilizations. It all starts with a bond forged thousands of years ago. Long before the first cities rose, humans and wolves began a remarkable partnership. We offered them scraps from our hunts, and in return, they gave us their keen senses, their loyalty, and their protective instincts. This wasn't just about companionship. It was about survival. These early dogs guarded our camps from predators, helped us track and corner prey, and became our first line of defense. They were living, breathing alarm systems and hunting partners, giving early humans a significant edge in a harsh and dangerous world. This fundamental alliance laid the groundwork for everything that was to come. As societies grew into complex civilizations, the role of the dog evolved right alongside them. The ancient Egyptians, for example, held dogs in extremely high regard. You can see it in their art, their hieroglyphs, and their burial practices. Breeds resembling modern greyhounds and salukis were prized for their speed and agility in hunting gazelles and other fast game in the desert. But they were more than just hunting tools. They were cherished companions, often mummified and buried with their owners to accompany them into the afterlife. The god Anubis, with his iconic jackal head, was the guardian of the dead, a powerful symbol of the dog's role as a protector in both life and the great beyond. This reverence shows just how deeply dogs were woven into the spiritual and cultural fabric of one of the world's most powerful ancient empires. Now, let's turn to the Greeks and Romans, civilizations renowned for their military prowess. They took the concept of the canine companion and militarized it, creating true dogs of war. The Molossian hound, a massive muscular breed from ancient Epirus, was the stuff of legends. Imagine a dog so large and fierce it was compared to a lion. The Romans, masters of military engineering, equipped these dogs with spiked collars and even light armor. They were used as sentries, scouts, and attack dogs. Imagine the psychological impact on an enemy soldier, facing not just a legionary sword, but a charging armored war dog. These dogs weren't just fighting alongside soldiers. They were a weapon system designed to break enemy lines, create chaos, and protect Roman camps and supply lines. They were a testament to Roman ingenuity and their ability to weaponize the natural world. But the influence of dogs wasn't just on the battlefield. In the vast Persian Empire, dogs played a crucial role in society, particularly within the Zoroastrian religion. They were considered sacred, clean animals, and harming a dog was a grave sin. Different types of dogs had specific, legally defined jobs. There were herd dogs to protect livestock, house dogs to guard homes, and hunting dogs for sport and food. Their society had a structured, almost professional view of a dog's purpose. This demonstrates that beyond war and worship, dogs were integral to the daily economy and social order of a massive empire, safeguarding wealth, property, and food sources. Meanwhile, across the globe, the Celts were also breeding formidable dogs for war and hunting. The Irish Wolfhound, a giant yet graceful breed, was famous for its strength and courage, used to hunt wolves and giant Irish elk. Celtic chieftains and warriors were often accompanied by their loyal hounds, who were symbols of their status, power, and bravery. Stories and myths are filled with tales of heroic dogs fighting alongside their masters. Like the Romans, the Celts understood the tactical advantage of a canine warrior. But for them, it was also deeply personal a bond of loyalty between warrior and hound that was celebrated in their culture and art. From the deserts of Egypt to the battlefields of Rome and the forests of Celtic Europe, a clear pattern emerges. The dogs of the ancient world were far from the pampered pets we know today. They were hunters, guards, warriors, and sacred figures. They helped feed populations, protect armies, and shape spiritual beliefs. Their strength, loyalty, and unique skills gave ancient civilizations a critical advantage, allowing them to expand, conquer, and thrive. They were a living technology, a vital asset that helped build empires from the ground up. So, the next time you see your dog chasing a ball or snoozing on the rug, remember their incredible legacy. They carry in their DNA the history of warriors and kings, of hunters on the open plains, and guardians of sacred tombs. This ancient bond between human and canine is one of the most powerful and enduring partnerships in history, a relationship that didn't just change our lives, but helped shape the very course of human civilization. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey back in time. If you found this story as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the past. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below.